Many individuals engage in harsh self-criticism, constantly berating themselves for perceived flaws or mistakes. They may use language towards themselves that they would never use towards others, undermining their self-esteem and confidence. With the rise of social media, they fall into the trap of comparing themselves unfavorably to others. Constantly measuring one's worth based on external markers such as appearance, achievements, or possessions lead them to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. They prioritize the needs of others over their own, neglecting their physical, emotional, and mental well-being in the process. It leads them to burnout, resentment, and a diminished sense of self-worth. Does any of those sound like you? You wake up to the soft glow of dawn filtering through your curtains, casting a warm hue over your room. You stretch and yawn, then you catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror, and for a moment, your reflection seems to hold a world of stories. You remember the countless times you've looked into that mirror with a critical eye, cataloguing every perceived flaw and imperfection. As you go about your day, you notice the familiar tug of self-doubt trying to creep in, whispering tales of inadequacy and unworthiness. But instead of giving in to its relentless chorus, you must pause, taking a deep breath and offering yourself a silent affirmation. You are enough just as you are. Kindness, out of virtue's tapestry, often adorns the fabric as a noble attribute reserved for others. We extol its virtues in our interactions with friends, family, and strangers alike. Yet, in the choir of compassion, there exists a quieter, least heard melody, one that whispers of a profound truth often overlooked: the importance of being kind to oneself. In a world where the pace is frenetic and expectations are sky high, self-kindness emerges as both a salve and a guiding light. It beckons us to embrace our flaws with tenderness, to forgive our missteps with grace, and to nourish our souls with compassion. At the heart of this ethos lies the recognition of our inherent worthiness. We are not defined by our achievements or failures, but by the simple fact of our existence. To be kind to oneself is to honor this truth, to cultivate a reservoir of self-love that flows freely, unencumbered by doubt or self-criticism. Yet, the path to self-kindness is not always an easy one. It requires courage to confront the inner demons that whisper tales of inadequacy and unworthiness. It demands vulnerability to peel back the layers of self-doubt and expose the tender core beneath. And it calls for resilience to weather the storms of life with a gentle hand and an open heart. Traveling on the path of self-kindness, we encounter myriad challenges. We may stumble and fall, succumbing to the siren song of self-criticism. We may falter in our resolve, tempted to retreat into the familiar embrace of self-doubt. Yet it is in these moments of darkness that the light of kindness shines brightest. For kindness is not a definitive destination, but an endless trip, a perpetual unfolding of the heart. It is found in the quiet moments of self-care, the gentle whispers of self-compassion, and the sweet belief in our own worthiness. It is nurtured through acts of generosity, both to ourselves, to others, and cultivated through conscientiousness. In the law of kindness, we discover a boundless reservoir of love that knows no bounds. It is a love that flows from within, radiating outward to encompass all beings in its warm embrace. It is a love that transcends the boundaries of time and space, uniting us in a shared journey of healing and transformation. Let us heed the call of kindness, not only in our interactions with others, but in the quiet chambers of our own hearts. Let us tend to the garden of self-love with care and attention, nurturing its growth with each passing day. And let us remember always that the greatest act of kindness begins with being kind to ourselves.